This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2008 Ford F250 four-door extra cab, super cab for Ford guys. It's an XLT, which means cloth. It's four-wheel drive, and it's a 6.4-liter diesel. It has 139,000 miles on it. It's on a clear title. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Texas. We got it here, and it needed, let's see, I've got a little list in my pocket. Basically, let me read right off the thing. Needed a fuel pump, that was expensive. Pump tube valve bracket, a tank, which is part of the vacuum system. It needed a windshield, fan shroud, and a power steering pump and new fluid. After that was done, the thing is perfect, runs great. Everything that's any issue with it now is strictly cosmetic. Has a kind of a cool little lift kit on it. It looks like about a 2-inch lift. Some really nice heavy-duty suspension on the front. I'll show you a picture of in the video. Scan it. There's some dings and nicks and stuff, but there's a lot of truck here. The tires, let's see, the driver tire looks like it's probably, driver front tire looks like it's probably 50% tread. That's what your suspension looks like. Obviously that keeps it from traveling too far the other way. Some coils there. Try to read what that says down here. Bilstein. Wow, nice stuff there. Alright. Let's see. Up on this fender you got some scratches up here. Could have sworn I saw a ding somewhere on that hood a minute ago. Oh, there it is. Right there. It's my job to kind of throw our stuff under the bus. I'm kind of the opposite of the guys that you're going to see online most of the time. You can get a replacement bumper if you wanted one for, I think they're like $200. Same thing with the grill. This grill has the usual peeling fake chrome thing going on. Grills are about $75 aftermarket, and the front bumper aftermarket ones are like $2 something. Passenger front tire looks a little bit higher tread than the driver front tire, probably like 60% tread. And somebody opened the door with something in it at some point. Got some kind of deep scrapes right here. Obviously a little white touch-up paint would make a lot of this go away. Same thing up here, you got too close to something. Didn't dent it, but it scratched it pretty good. And there is some nice dent right there. And it's unbelievable how many times you see that dent behind the passenger rear wheel. I'm not really sure what's going on there. There's a little bit of it there in the taillight, but somehow people have found a way to make that happen. Here's more of the Bilstein shocks. Got an aftermarket cow killer rear bumper, so if you're in reverse you can kill a lot of cows. I'm not sure what they had in there. There's some brackets there. I'm not really sure what that hole was about or what the brackets were for. Had some sort of a mounting thing going on there, but if I were the next owner of this thing, there's a little tear that I don't know what they were doing here, but probably we're doing some sort of business in Texas. Everyone uses their truck, so it's something going on there. Buy a $130 bed liner and call it a day. That thing right there. Like I said, it's my job to make sure I expose all the problems so that if you ship it to Nebraska or Michigan or Ecuador, there's little scratches here, that you're going to get what you thought you bought instead of some bad surprise. Yeah, I'd spend about a half an hour with some white touch-up paint, the right color touch-up paint from Ford, and call it a day. We start this thing up here. One thing I like about these things is how quiet they are. I'm also not used to finding out the hood release, which is right there. All right. See, that's a brand new fan trap there. New battery on this side. Old battery on this side. So you got one new battery. There's a new power steering tank. See, that's new. We just had to deal with a couple of leaks, and we had to deal with a too low a fuel pressure, which is why I needed a fuel pump. It was running kind of sluggish, so we had to do that. Oh, you know what? I said it was an XLT, and it's an XLT with leather, which is kind of unusual. Some sort of a stain down there. They obviously stored something metal right there. There's this little bracket around it, so something was sitting there that was metal. Probably business related to what he was doing. Alright, let's try some windows. There's your driver front window, passenger front window. There's your door locks. We'll try, gosh, that's weird. Never seen that. I've never seen that. Lighter plug right there. Out, in, up, down. Let's try the other side. Out, in, up, down. Alright. We go to the other side and make sure that the windows and locks work. It's crazy how quiet these cars are compared to the other 6.0s and the 7.3s. Alright, let's see. Power seat, back. Up. Yes, it's a little windy here. Let's see. Power steering seat back. Up. Whole thing up. Whole thing down. Rear up. Rear down. Front up. Front down. That all works. We already saw that. Alright, so everything works there. Owner's guide in the glove box still. It's kind of rare to see. The seats look great. It's interesting that the seats look so good. It was clearly a work truck. Which usually indicates it was a one-man guy. He didn't have a crew with him. Or it would be pretty torn up. The seats look really good. It's amazing. Looks like there was a repair made somewhere around the area. Tilt this thing back a little bit. Alright. Forward, back, up, down, tilt down, tilt up, seat back, seat up, there you go. That all works. Got tilt wheel. Let's make sure the tilt works. Yes, it does. Alright. And let's get in. Let's see what we got going on here. First of all, I can tell you right now, it's 100 degrees in Tucson right now, and the air conditioning works really well. Apparently somebody decided to remove the green little screen off of there. I'm not really sure if that does work. It's just missing the lens cover on it. Which kind of sucks. Turn this air down. This little lens cover is missing. There's your radio. Alright, let's see. Let's go in here. That. 139,093 miles. There's your whole cluster at once. Tow haul. Let's see. I'm not sure how that works exactly. Oh, you know what? That working there. This trailer disconnected. There we go. There. Okay. Let's put it into drive. Move up a little bit so I don't back into anything. Put it into neutral. And put it into 4 low. There's 4 low right there. Put it into drive. Boom. That's 4 low for sure. That's a granny gear. And into reverse. Perfect. Neutral. 2-wheel high. Or 4-wheel high, I'm sorry. I want 4 high. See that? Put it into drive. Forward. Reverse. Perfect. Okay. And neutral, and back to two-wheel drive. All right, let's go for a ride. Because this thing's being sold on a clear title, we don't have to take it down and get it inspected. That saves you $200 on inspection. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay $250 dock fee plus taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is, say you're from Alaska, you're lucky enough to be from Alaska, it's 0. So all you're going to pay is 2% tax and a $250 dock fee. If you're in Arizona, our state tax rate is 7.1. So you're going to pay 9.1% taxes plus a $250 dock fee. Let's see. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is agreed upon price. And I can hear something that sounds like a jack or something rattling around behind the rear seat. Anyway, yeah, but if you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is agreed upon price. Once we receive the payment, we just mail the title out to you. Usually you'll have the title before the truck ships out. There's shipping information in our ad. Please give Fred a chance. He's at Beacon Shipping Logistics. His number is in the middle of our ad. You're welcome to use your own shipper. Fred knows the program here. He knows our yard hours and how things go and the whole bit. Anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for your time. Please make sure you get a deposit in. Without a deposit, we don't have a deal. Once we have a deposit, we will put your name in a banner saying deposit received over the vehicle on our website. And then you'll know that nobody else could have it. That's it. Thanks a lot. Have a great week and a safe weekend.